Hi friends, we're at the Hyundai Seoul 백화점 in Yeouido. It's my friend. Yes, we're waiting. Hopefully we get it. So, we didn't get it, but we have a plan. We have a plan. We got a hotel near the area. Try again tomorrow because we're not quitters. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. We're leaving our little lovely motel. It's around like 6, almost 7 a.m. So yes, we're gonna go our secret passageway and then wait for 3 hours, three and a half hours, and we'll keep you updated. He's opening up the gates of hell. Oh, or not. Look at that. Ooh. Hello, so I'm just gonna make a hopefully quick video about my overall experience and what you can, I guess, expect when you go to the pop-up store in the Hyundai department in Yeouido. It is going on until the 3rd of March, so try your best. I know it was really hard, and I know like I could empathize with all the other people who came along and waited. It was really a long time, but just a little disclaimer. I think there was some miscommunication about how many soju bottles would be sold each day, because I thought, looking at the stories and the Instagram of Won Soju, the account, that there were going to be 10,000 bottles a day for each, from like the Friday until the 3rd. But it was wrong. I think it was only that Friday they had 10,000 bottles, and forward it's going to be around 2,000, or like a very significant decrease. So just keep that in mind, that there's not going to be an abundance of soju bottles. So my friend and I, we got there, or got to the event on Saturday, because we work. It's hard. But yes, we arrived, I think, at the department store, I want to say 9:30, 10. I don't remember, but at that moment you could already see outside. I think I was at gate 1 entrance the first time, that there were people already waiting. And then at the other entrances I saw there were like shorter lines, but people were waiting too. And so like it's not like a designated door that you have to go to. It's kind of like you just have to figure that out yourself. And yeah, so as soon as we went inside, it was already, like, when we went to the B1 level, it was already like packed and like so long. So there's so many people. Me and my friend were like, where did all these people come from? But yes, there's so many people. I got in line, and then we were kind of pretty far, but then I kind of, because as I said again, I calculated 10,000 bottles and divided by 8. Like, that's the maximum that each person can get. So they would at least have 1,250 people who could if they got all 8 bottles. So I was like, looking at the people, I was like, oh, I don't think I should be like, I should be able to get it. But then I think this is where the miscommunication with the with like J Park's people, and then also the department store. I think the department store people were kind of like, oh, this is at the end mark here, and like they didn't really give us like a specific, like, how many bottles or how many count that there was. And so there was a big mishap in the communication, and I think a lot of people went home and they sent us home. It's like they're like saying, oh, you can't stand here, like, it's not, like, it's kind of meaningless. But they said it was very meaningless, like what is it, like email, I don't know, but like they were like saying it was like meaningless for us to eat. But I'm like, hold it, I am a big fan of J Park and his brand and what he stands for, but it is meaningful to me because I am a fan, and like, I want to stay here. I took my time coming from, Yongin, which is not that, it's still an hour and a half commute, like by, but like I took taxi, so to even get there on time. But anyways, so that's that. So I was kind of very sad, and so like me and my friend were like, we traveled all this way, we need to get it. And so what we did, we got a motel around the area in, I think, Dongjak, And we stayed overnight because I need to get my soju, because I've been wanting this since I heard the news in America. So like, I am very thankful for my friend, but she you know, held up with all my like worries and like, you know, I was like very like, oh, I really want to get it, and like I felt bad because like, I felt like I was dragging her along, but you know, she kept it up. And so next day, the 27th, Sunday, I was very conflicted about going there, going at the underground place. So you have to go get off at Yoido station, and then I think we exited exit 3, and there's like an underground, like it's called IFC Mall, and there's like, if you go to there, it probably much better because you're waiting not in the cold, and you can sit at least because it's still on the floor, but it's not like dirty like on the concrete road. So yeah, so we went there, but we got there at 7 or like around 7:15, and then at that time we felt pretty good because we were one of the first few people in front of the line. So I felt like very safe, but also very anxious because I was like, I don't know where all the people are going to be standing in. So yeah, so we waited 3.5 hours because the mall opens at 10:30, and you're allowed to enter at 10:30, and that's when the waiting happens and starts. So after that, once you go in, you have to wait in line, but then there's more waiting. So you have to wait in line and put in like your number, like your phone number. Like you need a Korean phone number, and that's your rating number. So I was 280, my friend was 281, and at this point I was really worried because this is when I found out when the soju bottles were like around 2,100, so like 2,100 soju bottles. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get 8, you know. So yeah, so that's when that happened. And then when you get that number, you just have to wait for that number to be, you have to get like a text message, and like that's when you finally get to go in and like do the whole experience. So we entered at 10:30, but mind this, I was waiting till 7, and then I think we entered at around 1:30. So yes, you have to wait a lot. So if you don't really have the patience, I don't know if it's for you, because yeah, I was losing my patience too at the very end, because even when we got in, we had to wait for the photo booth. And so yes, it was a very tiring process, but was it worth it? Of course it was worth it, because gotta support G Park. So yes, and it comes in a kind of like a velvet little box, and it's really nice. Oh, I thought this was a short video, it's only 7 minutes, but it comes in a nice, like, it's so pretty. Like, I just love it, Won Soju, and it has the English, and like, oh, so pretty. So when you open it, I guess this is for people who also might not get it. So yes, it has the lid, it has the, what is it? I mean, let me just take it out of the box. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. I love the thing. So if you look at it, the top has, oh, here we go. Is it gonna focus? No, it has like the wand, and these little, like this, if you think it's random stripes, it's not. It's the taegoki, which is a Korean flag, and then the little ripples represents the, like, the drop of soju, rippling the soju thing. So this is what it looks like. Won Soju, nice. It's very cylindrical, and you know, yeah, and it's 22% alcohol, and it comes with 375 milliliters, and I like it because it's very filled to the brim. I haven't tasted it yet, so I'm very excited to taste it, because I don't want to just taste it like this, you know. I kind of want to be with, like, maybe with friends, or also when I look better too. So yeah, I'll probably taste it soon. I know you'll probably be rating. I'll probably taste it like room temp, chilled, and then maybe with like a drink. Oh, and I also tried the drinks that was available at the pop-up store. It was 1 in a million, and then I think something 1 in mood, or mood in 1, something of that. Woody, yeah. But to be honest, it wasn't really my type of cocktail, because the 1 in a million, very cute name, but it kind of gave me like gin and tonic vibes, and I'm not really a gin and tonic person. So yeah, and then, but I did like the Mood and Wood or something. Sorry, I forget the name of it, but it's the hot cocktail, and it kind of is like cinnamon, and it tasted very good. And then they give you like this like little won, like coin token, and it's sad. I was kind of sad because I wanted it to be like an actual coin, but it's chocolate, so I don't know if I want to eat it because, you know, I want to keep the shape intact. So yes, that was my experience. This was longer than I thought it was going to be, but yes. Bye.
What? What did you get?